right. Hey, I'm Dawson Druesedow. I own Full Performance in Wichita Falls, Texas. This is our build for we got out here in Eastern Jeep Safari. It's a 392 JLU. It's got the 6.4 Hemi in it. We did Dana Ultimate 60s in the front. We've got a PSC Hydro Assist kit on it, or Cylinder Assist kit. Let me rephrase that. We've got a worn 10,000 synthetic winch. Bodyguard bumpers. We've got Bodyguard's new wide steel fender. I don't think they have a name for it yet, but it would probably fall under their category, the RX series. We've got 40-inch Toyo MTs mounted on American Force Racing, or American Force beadlocks. We have an Evo high clearance long arm kit.
And that's an all bolt-on system, straight to the frame rails.
Yep.
It mounts the coilovers and the bump stops right here.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's all bolt-on. The only part of it that's not the bolt-on is the high clearance long arm part. You know, you've got to cut off frame pockets, the OE control arm pockets, things like that.
And that's a standard deal across the board for any long arm kit.
Any long arm kit on these units, for sure. There's no possible way to do it. But they also sell this combination in a short arm setup. We've got Rock Slide Engineering. We've got their rock slider steps. Those are kind of a must out here. You can pivot on them, beat on them pretty hard. Follow it back, you're back into the Bodyguard RX series rear fender. We've got their back bumper. We've got rigid lighting. These are the new Oracle. I want to say they're called the flush mounts, but you can actually put your blind spot monitoring and everything back in them so that they work. They have resistors. You just change the taser out and everything works just as it should.
And what's the purpose of that?
The flush mount. So, on the JTs, it's something that's real big on the JTs. Yeah. And the JLs, if you're running kind of the stock flare, and you're coming up, you can grab that, knock the light off. It's an expensive little fix.
We see that all the time on the trail.
Yeah. And so this is Oracle's solution. It's a new product that they're going to be launching soon, and it's pretty handy. We've got Bodyguards also. We've got their spare tire delete. Makes it nice and clean, takes the electric weight off the back end of the vehicle, and that's pretty much it.
What do you call this blue?
That blue is it's a Mopar color. It's PBJ, so it's hydro blue metallic. The accent pieces are a prismatic powder bronze chrome. They pair real well, I think, throughout the whole deal.
So you did that on the trim pieces,
all the trim pieces,
on the wheels,
yes sir,
and the coilovers,
yep, and the long arms. Some of the badging, the rock slide badging. We pulled the rock slide badging. We did our little logo here, but all the back plates on the Bodyguard stuff, on the
color match.
Color mounts, yeah. So,
what's your favorite part of the build?
Honestly, it's the 392. It's the 6.4 liter Hemi. Just driving the Hemi, you go through these whoops and stuff with the paddle shifters. Sure makes it a lot of fun. But yeah, I'd say, all this stuff you can find on a regular, Rubicon JLU. You can buy it and put it on there.
So you built this Jeep for yourself. It's your personal vehicle and a showcase for four-wheel performance. Where are you guys based out of?
Wichita Falls, Texas. We've been in business there 17 years. Started the company in 2005. And it's fun because you get to come out here, you get to be with industry people, people that do what you do, and you find like-minded people. You get to hang out with manufacturer reps. And enjoy this beautiful Moab scenery, man. This is an awesome playground, and it's great having, a vehicle like this that we can showcase parts on and also get out here and use.
Right on. How about you fire up this thing and show us what it sounds like?
Oh, yeah, I meant to say, we put the MagnaFlow exhaust on it. They're crawler exhausts. So you couldn't see it.
That's a wrap. Dawson, thanks for showing us this awesome build. You guys got some more Jeeps that are getting ready to go under the knife and do another project, right?
Yes, sir, for sure. We're going to be putting a supercharger on a 2020 JLU and then outfitting it with the Evo manufacturing parts and some Bodyguard parts as well.
I like the sound of that. We'll see you out on the trail.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.